Hi everyone, welcome back to Victor Quesadot, and I am back to share the first card for the challenge. I'm super excited. I tried recording it once before, but I had a few interruptions and I was rambling. Oh my goodness, that word ignited like me talking and talking and talking. I don't think you guys are going to be interested in that. If you are, let me know and I will make a separate video sharing what the words um meant to me at the time. Hopefully that will help some of you. But this is the card. This is how it ended up looking. The word was courage. I worked with glitters and Nuvo drops in the center of them. So I've built all of that center with glossy accents and then adding layers of glitter. The glitter that I used is actually, it looks like little shards, right? Little sticks of glitter in that pink. And I have some green like underneath because I thought I would like the mix of those two colors. But they're in the process, I was like not too, I don't know, I felt that wasn't what I was trying to accomplish. So I went over that with another layer of the pink. And that's why you see all of that like texture and what's happening underneath. I've done 2 layers of the Nuvo drops. I first started with that outline and letting that dry, and then I went in and worked on. Sorry, let me. I went in and I worked on the inside with the glossy accents and the glitter. Let that dry, and once that was dry, I created another outline, and that made it way thicker, right? And I've just kept it super simple, super clean. Just the word that I wrote out with a marker and my glossy, my Nuvo Drops heart that I made. So it looks like a little enamel heart, but it's made with Nuvo Drops. This is a journaling card that I had in my stash, and it was a pretty pattern that inspired my creation. So I've kept it really simple. So when I pick this card up again, I can focus on just those two things and how they're making me feel, what are my emotions, connecting to that word, and what I think that I should be working through in order to heal something, grow in some way, focus on. Those are things that that word will help me focus on. What I did do was that I took a little notebook. Let me get it here. I took a little notebook. I wrote the word, and then I wrote down all of those thoughts that were coming through as I was focusing on the word. So those are things that maybe I want to grow in myself, like in order to love myself and be able to love other people and share with other people. Those are some of the things I need to work through. So I wrote them down. The next time that I pick the card, I might have different ones. So I'll put the word again and I'll write down what I'm thinking about in that moment. So it's kind of like a journaling, but it's in a separate notebook. So this is for writing and that's for creating. And I have them separately so that I can go through this and look at it on its own and not worry about like ruining my artwork. Sometimes that happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but sometimes I'm working on a page and I love all of the design and all the artwork in it, and I don't want to write in it because I'm afraid that if I write in it, it's not gonna look as I'm seeing it at the moment. Just adding that journaling doesn't necessarily um, feel positive to me. It makes me afraid of like creating it. So whenever I feel like that, I take a notebook and I write down what I'm feeling when I'm connecting to that piece that I'm creating. And maybe I'll add a word or I'll make a flap and add it inside. But I like to look at my like the artwork as artwork, and then the journaling. That's why I call it visual journaling, because for me it's more of like a healing process of like letting those emotions and those feelings out through the process of creating and not worrying about what I'm going to write about it, right? So for me, when that's me, right? We each have our own way of doing things and seeing things. Um, And I cannot pretend other people to do those things the same way I'm doing them. We each have our own process, and we do what's best for our own growth and our own joy, the way we enjoy doing it. Because if I feel the pressure to do it the way it's supposed to be done by everyone else, it doesn't make it me. It makes it what everyone else thinks is the right way. So I have the tools, I have the surface to work on, and I work on it the way I feel good about. Right? That's the way I see things, and I think there it's healthier. It opens up the space for possibilities and for you to feel safe and for you to express yourself without having the limits or the obstacles that you might feel and that might like stop you from doing what you were going to be doing. So think of that and see how that might help you in some way. I've seen that it's helped my students. Just taking that pressure off has opened up their possibilities of just like letting go and enjoying the process instead of thinking of the end result. So I wrote down all of the thoughts that came up when I was thinking of that word and like feeling what that word meant at the moment. And to me, it was like a moment to focus and maybe work on those things that I need to maybe heal or overcome or work on to improve, and in a way that will make me happier and be who I really am, like who I enjoy being, who I really am, authentic. You know, we always have things that we can work with, and so I'm not gonna share any of that because I tried doing that and I went into like it would be a long video. So if you guys want to see that part, let me know and I'll find another way of sharing that. But I know most people just come into the channel to look at the art. So they don't necessarily want to see the deep Evie. But that's the word courage and that's the card. So that's card number 1. I'm going to be sharing the cards on Mondays. And I hope you guys come by and look at what I'm sharing for the cards that I'm making. Maybe I'll share a little bit about the word and what I'm feeling with them. I'm not going to go in depth because I could, but I don't know if anyone is interested in that. And I think I'm going to be sharing Wednesdays the hearts. So the hearts that I create for this challenge, the videos will be coming up on Wednesdays, and the ones for the cards have been coming up on Mondays. And what else? If you don't know about the challenge, please go over to the video. It's called Evie's You Are Love Challenge, or Evie's Challenge You Are Love. I remember the title that I put on it, but listen to the video and see if it inspires you to share this with all of us and share the what you create. And maybe you don't have to share it publicly. Maybe you want to private message me and let me know what you felt through the process of creating. I hope you join me. I think it's fun. I think it's healthy. I think it's a challenge, but I'm trying to go deeper, not just creating and challenging yourself to create, but going deeper with the words that you're choosing and how they can help you and help you with yourself and you in all the possibilities that you have to help others. So, or love others, you know? Share who you are in your creativity, but in many other ways. So it opens up a little door to expand and share more of you. So that's basically what I had to share today with the card. I'm trying not to get into like what this word is truly like. Oh my God, it hit me like deeply. And yeah, so I recorded it, I let it all out, and I'm not sharing it in the YouTube because it's gonna be too long. But think of the word. Think of that word and how what it means to you, and what it would help you overcome if you have the courage for so many things in our lives that we don't have the courage to face. So I hope you enjoyed this. Share it with other people that you think might like this. Please invite them over to the channel so that they can look at the video and hopefully participate. I will be back with the giveaway part of this as soon as I have it like all thought through. I have some ideas of what I want to do, but until I have it like all organized, like in a way that makes sense for all of us, for you and for me, I don't want to come up with a giveaway part. I think that the most important part for me in creating the challenge is inspiring you to create and to grow through your creativity and sharing with other people, and hopefully touching someone's heart by how deep your emotions are when you infuse them into the work that you're creating. Really thinking about how what you're doing and what you're saying will impact other people. And yeah, that's deeper than just something pretty. But I think we all need a little bit of that. We have the talent and the tools to be able to put all of that into the work that we're creating, and we can make a day special for someone else, and just a word can open up so many possibilities or touch someone in such a deeper way than you would think. So that's my feelings behind everything I do. So I hope you guys are enjoying this and will join me in doing it your way. Besitos to all of you. A big hug. Thank you for your support and for being here. Thank you for your comments. Make sure to like and subscribe to let me know that you've been here, and to make sure that you get notified when I share the videos, because yeah, YouTube is funky, so I don't really understand how it works, but it seems that when you're not active in a channel, they unsubscribe you somehow. So if you want to know about the videos that I'm sharing and you want to be notified, make sure you press the little bell and that you're subscribed still. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And I hope you join me and have some fun sharing all of the love that we are with everyone and with ourselves.